All right, this is the most rain I've gotten on the property since I moved here. I think it's about 3 inches. I'll measure later, but you can see that the road is just a lake. There's my truck, that's where I park, and this is my normally dry parking lot. And this is so important to see where the water goes during these times, because you can always look at elevation and incline changes and all that, but now we're really seeing where the water's going. There's kind of a little temporary creek there right now, but you know, I've got a lot of land here. I've got 100 acres, so there's plenty of different spaces I could build, but the rain and the water is going to help dictate where that happens. So right now I'm up on this level. I've got my campers. There's 2 campers here, and you know, it's not in the flood zone, the floodplain, but if we go down here, just where my garden is and where the kind of a grassy, like a little grassland is, it is, I mean, it is a river right now. And this filled up just in that's about 2-3 feet deep. That's the pit for the pigs. But you can see, I mean, this is underwater, this whole thing. And if you keep going towards the creek, the elevation actually increases, and I think that could be a good spot, but you'd also get stuck. So maybe, you know, a lot of people told me on the other side of the road, because look at this. I mean, this is anything that I built around here. It's not too high right here. It's maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, but it's, now I'm going, you know, now we're up to my calves, and I mean, this is wild. I have not seen this. I have not seen it get like this yet. I mean, we're getting up to my knees almost. There had been a little drainage ditch over here, and I thought that filled up with water, so I built a little bridge, but that bridge is now down there. And I think it just shows you how important it is to wait on a property a year, at least a year, before you start building. So the water has kind of stopped, but I imagine it'll keep going. I'm not going to stick around here for long because it can be dangerous. More so in the creek, but I just don't know. You don't know until you live somewhere 10 years how bad it could get. But yeah, I'm getting deeper. I'm to my shorts, and ladies swimming and drinking, but I can't really see where the water stops, and I don't want to go any further, so we're gonna keep moving. But you see all this mulch, organic debris just floating down. I'd much rather catch that, because this is kind of eroding right now, the spots that are bare. You can see all the debris. I've seen this before, and I didn't, you know, I wasn't here to know what this came from. It was all this dead grass kind of sitting in the grass, see? And now I know what kind of event took it there. As I said, I think we're about 3 inches of rain. It's been about an hour. The average rainfall in this area is supposed to be 10 to 12 inches, but last year I think they only got a few inches here. I had moved here last August, so you know, I got a few inches while I had moved, after I had moved. But there's my garden up there. It's just, it's starting to be underwater as well. So that's not good, but I don't have to water.